Okay, so for this situation one, he is trying to pay him back, teacher to teacher. But it is, if you consider that we cannot we cannot restore the action when it is done. We cannot undone. Yes, but after sending the email, it, just for a while, it shows you can undo or you can unsend like this. But for the action, if you had already done that karma, you cannot undone. You cannot restore. That is the nature because it is already done. So my suggestion is to have the better condition, to hold the better condition, other than keeping regrets, keeping worry about our mistake or about our missing the good opportunity. So that kind of worry and remorse are unwholesome. So better to have the wholesome mental state than having and keeping unwholesome mental state. That is why I suggest it is not to restore. So karma cannot be restored. So karma already, after it is having done, is already take the potency of karma. We cannot do anything to restore. But as we has discussed in the first question and also in previous lesson, so we can try to have a good condition, which is the opposite of the bad karma. So in this case, for the first question, it is seem to paying back to the another person. But it also you can do cultivating wholesome in the teacher, a great teacher. So it is wholesome, but wholesome and unwholesome, they have the different nature, but they are not, how to say, they are curing or they are not healing a medicine and disease. So when you take the medicine cure. But in case of karma, it's not like that. It's not making undoing or restoring. But we can understand the comfort of having a good condition and then having a good karma as the opposite of unwholesome karma to back up, to 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 cover or to console. So, for example, the person is done stealing in the past. Due to the stealing unwholesome karma, it has the potential to destroy his property in every life. So whenever that unwholesome karma of stealing has the opportunity to give it its result, at the moment it comes losing the property. So in the poor condition. So due to that unwholesome karma of stealing, he will lose his property, robbery or stealing like this. He will encounter in during his life because of his unwholesome karma. It is done in the past life. Although he is not doing anything wrong in this life, his property will gone. But in previous life, he has done a lot of offering, donation, dana, which can produce the prosperous life when it is mature. So if two karma of stealing and donation come to give their result in the same life, he will lose his property due to the karma of stealing, but he will gain many things due to his generosity, his donation. So we can compare and with another person. The person he just make the stealing unwholesome karma in the past. He didn't make the generosity. He didn't offer them his property. Just he enjoying. So that kind of person, when the unwholesome karma give its result, he become poor because he has no cover. So all is gone, all is taken, but no income. But for the first person, although his properties are stolen, he he gets more and more due to his good karma. So his loss, it is not harmful to him due to his loss of the property because it can be replaced by the wholesome karma. In this way, whenever we had done mistakenly unwholesome karma, we try to cover that by the unwholesome karma. So in the first situation, he has done something wrong to the great teacher. He cannot recall, he cannot undone. So he performed a great deal of the wholesome karma. Then when the unwholesome karma give its result, that wholesome karma will give different result of unwholesome. It means the good to him. So keeping good condition stronger, it can cover the bad result. So for the past karma, we can understand in this way for the first situation. For second situation, the bhikkhu committed parajika. So for one who committed parajika, the best way is to disrobe. So in this case, he instead of disrobe, he continue and then trying to perform the wholesome. It's also a kind of the covering, but this is a different case from the first one. Living in innocent life and performing wholesome, and living in the guilty life and performing wholesome will be different because of the mind is different. So the monks already committed the parajika, he is no more bhikkhu. Even in the nature, already, although he is wearing a robe, he is no more bhikkhu. So if he is pretending as a monk, as a real bhikkhu, his mental state cannot be in good condition. So it will remind him, you are living in improper life, deceiving the people, deceiving the world. So that kind of regret will beat him in background. Although he is performing, is not very pure, wholesome, but it is wholesome is wholesome. I just say it cannot be very strong as living in the innocent life. So if he changed to the lay life and he tried to keep the 5 precepts and then trying to perform the wholesome deed whenever he can, it is better way. So, but if he live if he continue his bhikkhu life and trying to perform the wholesome will bring the good result, and unwholesome thing, deceiving the world, pretending as a monk, and destroying the dignity of the Buddha Sasana. This is unwholesome. Unwholesome will bring bad result. So he will suffer by bad result, and then wholesome good karma will give him the good result. So they will be fighting each other. So the better way, the best way is for any monks who committed parajika have to disrobe. After disrobe, as a layman, he can perform. He can perform up to the nibbana. But if he live in the bhikkhu life, he cannot attain the enlightenment in that very life. Okay.